We started the day leaving home very early. So early, we tried not to be grouchy with each other and loaded up on a plane, but we had to go to Toronto first. I wish there was direct flights to New York from Saskatoon, but unfortunately there isn't. Started to make a bunch of turns and started to land at the JFK, and it was quite a big airport, and we landed so far away. Little hot tip when you come here, just if you are going to be purchasing a Metro Pass, that it's going to be at the very last moment, but you also need two different passes, one for the SkyTram and one for the Metro itself. Our first experience getting onto the Metro wasn't that bad, at no point did we feel unsafe at all. We started to make our way downtown, right to Times Square where our hotel was, so just follow Google Maps and you'll be totally fine wherever you're going. Right away the culture hit us, listening to this young guy on his hustle and his grind. As soon as we got out of the station, big tall buildings. We knew we were in New York, even read New York Times. The family started to tease me how it looked when I ate, so they showed me their observation when we ate some Dalla Pizza. Made our way down to Times Square immediately, because it was only around the corner from our hotel. There were some street performers on their hustle as well. Just be wary if they ask you to volunteer. At the end, they do work on tips, so be sure to tip them if they ask you to help them out. Another guy was making his vehicle sound like popcorn going around the corner. You know I had to try the street food. Wandered around even more, and to find a Krispy Kreme. Started looking at the Broadway shows as we were going around, because you knew we wanted to do them eventually. Using the Metro was pretty easy. We got a week pass for like $30 per person, so it was well worth it. After we were done our first night, the next day, we went to the Statue of Liberty after I was on my business part of my trip. Long line just to get to the Statue of Liberty, but stay in line. It may feel like you're super late, but don't worry. Had some entertainment along the way. I always love Chinese violins. We ended up taking the ferry that goes straight to the island. And we didn't stay too long on here because it's super touristy. My wife and I were like, no more touristy stuff. But we ended up walking, took some quick pics, turned around, caught the next ferry out. In my mind here, I was like, oh, land of the free. This is the symbol that new immigrants saw when they came to America. And we're like, yeah, this is land of the free. So imagine seeing that as you're going by and you're like, damn, I'm here. Finally here, land of opportunity. So I can see the symbolism of it, so it's pretty cool to see it up close and personal. I love the shots here, kind of showing in to Falmy and I. Like I said, we took some pics, got out of there, and then our next, we wanted to go and see the World Trade Center, so we started to prepare for that. Knowing it was probably going to be a heavy area, so the plan was to go to the World Trade Center, then over to the Brooklyn Bridge from there. Took the Metro, nice and free, simple. Who knows where we're walking? We're somewhere though, near the World Trade Center. Wife got hungry and angry, so I had to act quick. She was talking weird.
I'm so hungry I could eat at Arby's. Oh my gosh, she really is hungry. Really hungry.
So we quickly made our way over to a deli around the corner. Got myself a chopped cheese. Everyone else got what they needed. Then we made our way to the World Trade Center after that. We spotted a new World Trade Center, and then we came around the corner because we weren't too far from the deli, but the somberness started to kick in, and we made our way over to one of the memorials. So basically it's just like an empty hole, but with a bunch of names surrounded around it. And one had a waterfall, and it was a nice feeling, and I think it's a nice sentiment to all the people who were there. After we left that area, we made our way over to the Brooklyn Bridge. We're kind of at 78%. Huge crowds. It was a Saturday that day, but we were determined to walk across. As I say, we walked across the Brooklyn Bridge. Got closer and closer. We're gonna get these nice shots, and we saw those little circles there, but those are to prevent people from walking up. Got some nice B-roll shots there. And wife was taking some pictures as there was tons of people along the way taking pictures. Wife got cold wearing my jacket. We're running at about 50% juice at this moment. We're in the Dumbo area, trying to make our way back to Central Park. Loaded up on the metro, seen some people cutting a rug, and I'm like, man, I like the vibe here, I like the energy. Bunch of aunties dancing, some guy cruising by on his rollerblades, practicing. Can't be perfect each time. Son loved the big bubbles that were in the area. Working for tips on their hustle and their grind. We found people who were rowing on boats, and so the wife and daughter decided to stroke. And after we're done that, we energy levels were starting to deplete. The chopped cheese and cheesecake can only go so far. So we ended up making our way back after being exhausted. And actually, no, we kept going. We kept going over to a Broadway play on the way back, and energy levels were low, but we ended up finding wicked 18% juices. Obviously, we couldn't film it, but it was quite the experience. Very gifted people on Broadway. Spotted some more brothers in blue. Went to bed that night. Next day, we wanted to make sure that the kids kind of had their day. So, son wanted to go to Dave & Buster's. Energy levels were high. Daughter wanted to go to Madame Tussauds Wax Museum as well. It was a good day there. We ended up seeing Lady Gaga and whoever this Kardashian lady is, and Winston Churchill. Seen that big old nun trying to scare us. And the clowns. Very, very, very nice little wax museum. It was just on the other side of our hotel as well, so we figured may as well held on to our luggage as we went to go see Groot. Daughter was walking the runway, skipping. Son was gonna whack her daughter, but was caught. From there, we took the subway back, making our way home. Wife keeping a keen eye on them, making sure I don't get bumped. And we're shopping on the way back to JFK. Didn't take us too long to get there. It's like a 40-minute metro ride. We're leaving. Getting on, But that's it. Don't want to bore you guys with too much of us going home to sunny Saskatoon. But after that, yeah, we just exhausted. Jam-packed couple of days, 4 days. Better than that. Thanks for watching, you guys. Who knows what's coming next? Thanks for watching. Like and comment and subscribe. That's the first time I said that. Anyways, voice has spoken to.